Okay, let's have a look at sketching the graph y equals sine 2x. I've got a digital pencil, used dashed lines to sketch it. Sine 2x, sine x looks like the blue. We're going to draw the sine 2x in green then. Now, when x is pi over 4, 2x is pi over 2, and sine pi over 2 is 1. So the input value pi over 4 here, when we put it in, we get sine pi over 2, which is this value here. So it's as though that value squashes up here. So you can see it goes up twice as quickly. And if we put pi over 2, x is pi over 2 here, put pi over 2 here, 2 times pi over 2 is pi. Sine pi is 0. So it's as though that value concertinas up. So can you see what happens? This whole curve here squashes up to half the distance. So that's what happens. It squashes up and goes up and down in that much. So it must go in pi over 2, so it must go squash up again here. So let's mark it off here. Comes down and up. It goes up and down twice as fast and down and up twice as fast. So this will go up and down again, won't it? So it just repeats the same cycle. And then back down and up. So that's basically it. And the value is between 1, of course, and minus 1. And there's the graph y equals sine 2x. Now let's do the other one. Y equals sine x plus 90. Let's have a look at this one. Alright, so 90 degrees, we'll call it, I'm going to use radians in the sketches. Pi over 2, which is 90 degrees. It's the same graph. So shift then, we're going to shift it along, aren't we, here? So when x is 0 here, put 0 in, we get sine of pi over 2, so that value is shifted to here. So that value is shifted to here. When x is pi, right, when x is pi over 2, we get pi. Pi over 2 plus pi over 2 is pi, so that value there is shifted to here, so it's moved back one lot. So it looks like, to me, it goes like this. It just shifts back 90 degrees. So plus pi over 2 shifts it back, everything back 90 degrees. So this part here shifted back. So let's draw that in as best I can. And then it goes up and down, doesn't it? Oh. No, it's not. That's the. I've shifted back the green curve, and I wanted to shift back the blue one, didn't I? So we need to shift back it's the blue curve I need to worry about. So this pi is shifted. This pi over 2 here. When you input pi over 2, this is pi. Sine pi is 0. So that value, this value, when x is pi over 2, moves back to there. This value, when x is 0, you get pi over 2 as that value, so that value shifted back. So it is shifted back 90. But it's the blue curve that's shifted back. I hope you can see that. So I'm just following the blue now, and I'm shifting all these points back. I'm just following the same pattern. So hopefully it will look as though there's the same curve as the blue, but just shifted back 90. And that's y equals sine x plus pi over 2 in yellow. Okay, and then the last one, sine x minus 90. We'll do that in red. Y equals sine of x minus pi over 2, or 90 degrees. Now here what happens here, when x is pi over 2, pi over 2 minus pi over 2 is 0, sine 0 is 0. So it's this point here, when x is pi over 2, so it shifts it forwards. So that point comes forward, this point comes forward again, similarly. So too does this point. So we're shifting forwards this time. So this one shifts forwards. Okay, that's what we've got. So following the same pattern, Here's the red one. And that shifted everything forwards, not backwards.